Shh. Shh. Saturday, last day of exams, right?
I'm so sleepy.
I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
You staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning.
You're failing for sure.
It'll be fine. Nobody's expecting anything of me, so I don't gotta worry about grades.
Morning.
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over.
Unlike
so
you, she probably studied the whole time.
Effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from this stupid monkey I know.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh?
What?
Am I imagining things?
What? What's wrong?
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's nothing.
She has been talking about a stalker or someone watching.
Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you?
Whoa!
Wait a minute,
Be the model for my next art piece.
Okay, not where I was expecting that.
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Stranger danger.
Some recruit for some shady business.
It's the pigtails.
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
Whoa, hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa.
Yusuke.
I'm Madarame Sensei's pupil. and
Oh
I'm
my
in
gosh, his
residence
name is
in his place.
Yusuke.
I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that, Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
No,
You
not.
know who that is?
He was introduced as a
I'm
super
almost
famous
done.
Japanese-style artist who's been recognized
no.
all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame-sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too. Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
Oh my gosh. Morgana. Calm down. I get a contract with him, or?
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance? That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
I'm obviously telling her. That's what I'm thinking.
Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well?
Well, I know for sure the train and the ones before that I was not a part of, but apparently that's not an option.
I see.
When in doubt.
Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
Yep. He's like, some of these are kind of tough. Oh gosh, it's gonna make me have to answer them too. Oh, too bad. You should have gotten a decent score, right? Probably not. I wonder if it'll tell me what kind of score I get, and if it does actually depend on my knowledge stat and if I do answer those questions correctly. The search makes no sense. Who's spreading these? Oh, that's it.
It's over.
Yep.
It's over. How about you?
It's over.
Come on, you two need to get your act together.
Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week. Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's
Oh,
no
yeah.
use. There ain't any useful info. The number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then, or domestic raised eel.
You don't have that much left. Oh, right! There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
Oh my gosh.
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well,
If everyone's going...
It's settled then.
it should be fun.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature.
Oh.
Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Okay.
As I met with Lady On, I'm curious to know if the oh my god, Madarame has anything to do with the name we heard in Mementos. I am very confident that it is. We can't afford to be late tomorrow. You better not go out right now. Don't worry, I'm gonna get a text anyways. So I keep thinking about what Hara said. Could he have been talking about the famous artist Madarame? That sounds about right. Seconded. Right, name really stood out to me. Yeah, I mean, you guys ever heard of someone else called Madarame? Really not common at all. If what we heard is true, Katagawa-san is studying under a certain teacher. I mean, a teacher who treats people like tools. Life is probably pretty terrible. We gotta look into this. Yeah. This is our next target. I'm quite sure. I'll be sure to escort Lady On tomorrow. You're not doing the escorting. You're gonna be in a bag on my back doing nothing. Can I work?
Okay.
Oh, I can do this. I just can't go out. Okay. Nice. So I have those. Let me craft 2 lockpicks. That way I have them.
Yes.
And better, I can tell just by one.
Yeah.
Yay! Proficiency!
Well then.
Still hasn't leveled up. Okay, let's go to bed. I wonder if I could have done that the other night. I probably could have. I can't keep looking at the comments for the site.
So crowded.
It'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head out too much, alright?
Does that already?
Yeah.
You really came.
What'd you expect when you left us those tickets?
Make sure that you don't get in the way of the other visitors. Come now, I'll show you around. I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw, too.
Well, see you guys later.
Will Lady Han be alright? What if he drags her behind some painting and tries something funny?
I told you not to come out! Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts? Can't we just go home? I guess we should do a quick pass through at once. Which way are we supposed to start? It's that old man from the other day.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person. Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
Well, it is rather difficult to put into words. They naturally well up from within my heart, like bubbles rising one after another in the spring.
Naturally, you say?
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame. My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty. Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
You would understand if you saw it.
Wasn't the word shack something?
Madarame-san is actually here?
Over there!
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
Oh gosh.
Hey, stop pushing! There's way too many people!
I'm getting crushed!
Anyways, we gotta head for the exit. Don't die on us, alright?
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
Usually one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself. He's special.
There you are, Yusuke.
Sensei!
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
You're sensing something from the artwork. That alone is enough to give us artists satisfaction. I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
You'd imagine artists would be difficult to approach, but he seems really friendly.
Indeed.
Oh, this is it! The painting I wanted to see in person.
This one?
I guess it's the painter's anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong frustration from it. To think such a cheerful and gentlemanly person could make such a piece. Something wrong?
Don't mind me. There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
Hey!
Anger.
Ah, that old lady totally elbowed me. But thanks to that, I remember now.
Alright, what about on?
Let's not worry about it for now. It's about a post online. Here, look at this.
Why'd you leave without me?
You got it all wrong. We got dragged into this huge crowd and... anyways, you gotta look at this too. This post might be about Madarame.
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Plagiarizing?
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shack and Madarame triggered it. His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this. I mean, he is a pupil of his.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case, it's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
A man like that doing such a thing? I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this. Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
And how are we gonna go about that? Are we gonna explain it all, starting with Mementos?
Besides, if we make a move out in the open, there's the possibility that Madarame will find out.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey,
Gotta be
what do you
stealthy.
think about Madarame? Doesn't he seem suspicious? I know, right? This all fits way too well to just be a coincidence. If this post is legit, ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
Well, yeah, but is it really true?
By the way,
Only one way to
what
find
did you do
out.
about the whole modeling thing?
Kitagawa-kun gave me his contact info and the address to his sensei's atelier.
He said he lives there, right? Perfect timing. Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame's house right after school.
Great.
Huh? You want me to model tomorrow? This is too sudden.
What? We're just gonna go talk to Kitagawa.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Okay.
In any case, we need to find out if that rumor about Madarame is true. If it is, this might just be exactly what we needed.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You want to check out the TV? I will check out the TV to see what they have to offer. Alright, what we got for today? Allergy relief pack, great for anyone who's sick. Being sick, calming mask, accessory. Alright, it was calming mask, 2 of them, and 20 wide-eye drops. So, wide-eye drops probably will keep me from falling asleep. Cosmetic cure gift, great for anyone seeking peace of mind. Aroma machine and omnivitamin. Huh.
Hey, hey!
Yeah, the phones are always ringing off the hook. I don't know. I still have a lot of items from before. Let's go with the cosmetic. Because I'm sure this I will eventually have to give away to someone. And I still have a bunch of items that I can use for status elements. Plus I can get more of those a lot easier.
Yep.
Thank you, Morgana. Finish reading Zoro the Outlaw.
Hey, hey!
Only strong in mind and body, but he also care greatly for the common people. I understand the qualities that make Zoro so great. A lot of points for that. And I ranked up in kindness. Yeah. That means I have to be a little bit nicer. I'm considerate.
Alright.
But that should be able to help. I should be able to start doing hangouts with On. Because I think that was the requirement to level that up. Yep.
Okay, let's get started.
Alright. Alright, Doctor. Thanks to the school, I can even talk to you outside of counseling now. I want to talk a little about how mental health and perception can affect you. Don't worry, I don't want to stress you out or anything. Just relax and listen. How much do you guys know about the emotional mind?
So,
See, what's going on in your mind can affect your body pretty significantly. There's proof it can even heal you, depending on your outlook. So, Time-kun.
any ideas?
What do you call the phenomenon where believing in a treatment's power is enough to improve your condition? It's the placebo effect.
This is it.
That's right.
Yep, that's correct. I mean, that one's a pretty well-known one. Some people consider that placebos don't actually have any curative properties. But even if the medicine does nothing chemically, it can affect your perception and help you feel better. On the other hand, if you don't trust the medicine to begin with, it might make you feel even worse. We call that nocebo. I actually did not know what the opposite was called. Nocebo. Maybe I should ask.
Nice going!
Yay! More to my knowledge. That's just one example, but my point is that our minds and bodies are more connected than we think. So it's important not to push yourself too hard. Remember, your mind needs time to rest too. And it's my job to help with that. So come by the nurse's office whenever you're feeling down. Affects the body, huh? I think I'll change back into a human if I just believe it hit hard enough. You go for it, Morgana. After school. I guess they change it for this, but usually isn't the surname first in Japanese culture?
Phantom thieves going by train. This ain't any different from how I get home from school, you know.
The train is the fastest way to go. Plus, we can bring pets on here.
Hey, who are you calling a pet?
Dude, be quiet! We didn't pay the pet fare.
I'm the one guiding you to your destination. You should be calling me Master. Oh, Kitty!
Shoot.
Is that your pet, mister? I heard it meowing.
I don't know what is funnier to put. It's a stuffed animal, you're imagining things, or it's just a creature. They're all so funny. It's a stuffed animal.
Yeah, it's just a toy. It meows when you press on its head.
You heard her. Press on its head.
This is ridiculous.
Morgana.
Again!
Oh my gosh. Oh, Morgana, you fool. This is what you get for talking all the time in public. I should press gently. I should press forcefully. Time to button mash. Oh, I so want to do a button mash, but I will be gentle. I'll be nice to Morgana.
It's so cute. I want to hear it again.
Dude, the cat's drooling.
The next stop is Shibuya. Shibuya. Doors will open on the left side.
Oh, this is our stop. Well, see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Cute kid.
So, which line do we gotta transfer to?
Doesn't look like there are any stations close by to that address. If anything, this is the closest station.
What? And we gotta walk the rest of the way? What kind of phantom thief takes the train and then walks to their destination?
Stop your complaining.
It's supposedly a shack, but this is the neighborhood he lives in. As expected of a famous artist. Looks like the fastest route is to get to the station square and then go to Central Street. Let's move.
Alright, gotta go this way. In a residential area past Central Street. No, okay, let's get going. Yay.
Suguru Kamoshida, former Olympian, teacher at Shujin Academy. Reason for turning himself in is a heavy conscience, huh? The human mind doesn't change that easily, let alone their natural temperament. Shujin Academy. Seems doubtful. Perhaps I'll have someone look into it, just in case.
Is that it?
We're at the right address. The door plate does say Madarame.
You ring the bell.
Me? The walls won't collapse when I do, will they?
No one sneeze or we'll blow this house down, okay?
Who is it? Sensei is currently...
It's Takamaki.
I'll be right out.
People
He
really
seems
do
eager.
live here.
Takamaki-san. You two are here as well?
Hey, sorry, but we ain't here to talk about the modeling thing. There's something we gotta ask you. Is it true Madarame's plagiarizing stuff? He's abusing people too, yeah?
Are you serious?
We read about it online.
This? Preposterous! Not only is the plagiarism impossible, but abuse? He welcomes pupils into his own home! This is no act of violence, it is charity! And I'm the one residing here and studying under him. I'm saying it's not true, so it's beyond doubt.
You might be lying about it.
That is utter rubbish. I had no family when Sensei took me in and raised me into what you see now. If you continue to ridicule the man I owe my life to, you will rue this day!
You really think that?
Yusuke, what's the matter? I heard you yelling.
These people are slandering you with baseless rumors.
Forgive them, Yusuke. They must have heard some bad rumors and came in worry for their friend's safety.
Understood, Sensei.
Well, even I doubt that a cranky old man like myself could be liked by everyone.
That's not what we meant.
I'm sorry to have butt in on your conversation. However, I do have neighbors around. Won't you please keep it down? Now, if you'll excuse me.
That was discourteous of me. I'm sorry. I know. I think you'll be able to believe in Sensei if you saw that painting. It's his maiden work, as well as his most representative piece. It's titled Sayuri.
Sayuri?
This was the painting that inspired me to become an artist.
It's so beautiful.
I don't know all this fine art stuff, but even I can tell that this is impressive.
When I first saw you, I felt the same powerful emotion as when I saw this painting.
Me?
I wish to pursue beauty like this. And I believe drawing you will be part of that pursuit. I implore you, seriously consider my offer. I'm sorry that you took the time to come all this way, but I must assist Sensei today. I hope that we can discuss this further another time. If you'll excuse me then.
I have a feeling we have all our
Those
keywords
two
now.
seem like nice guys, don't they?
Maybe the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is a different person.
Man, right when we thought we found a new target, too.
How's the metanav?
Oh,
Hey, The app.
Was it picking up our conversation? This display.
Yes.
It means that Madarame has a palace too, right? But why?
Madarame, plagiarism, and then Shaq, huh? These seem to be the keywords.
For real though, what the hell's going on? Does an old man like him really have a palace?
We have the person's name and the location. All that's left is the what that Madarame mistakes the shack for to enter his palace.
You mean like how Kamoshida thought the school was his castle?
That's right. Let's try saying some things. They can be random guesses.
Oh,
It's a
great.
bit sudden though.
Why don't we start with castle?
No candidates found.
Then what about prison?
No candidates found.
Ah, what a pain. Jail, warehouse, and guidance counseling office. Might as well add farm.
No candidates found.
Not a single hit.
Should we come back another time?
A building that's related to artists. If we think from there,
A
what would
studio.
it be?
Art school, an art supply store, a museum. I mean, any one of them would work, but I think it's probably gonna be a museum.
Beginning navigation? Whoa, really?